All right, guys, what's up? I got this three clips. So we're gonna check out this woman. I was getting a glance-ray look, and I think it would be interesting to check out her what she's gonna say. So let's check it out.
I'm 38 and single, and I would never go on a walk or a hike date for a first date. Not only do I think it's low effort, but it's also a safety concern. I do go on coffee dates. I think coffee dates are great for a first date. It's like 45 minutes, see if there's a vibe, and if not, great, let's go our separate ways as fast as we possibly can. If the vibe's good, let's do dinner. Let's do an activity. We'll figure it out. I'm 30.
You know, we're gonna talk about this. Is that to be honest, a lot of these women need help. They do need help. Um, because why do I say this? Because why do I say these women need help? And maybe you say, oh, what about men? What about because here's the thing, and I've said this in many of my episodes, many of my videos. Dating for women and dating for men is very different, and you hear this a lot. But and my take is that the difference is the ease. Dating for women is on easy mode, easy mode. Literally, you're playing, I don't know, Tetris at a quarter of the speed. While dating for men is on hard mode. It is on hard mode. It's like, I don't know, any game. And it's on like what, nightmare mode. It is not easy. Okay? Men have to create their options. Women automatically have options. It's drastically different. Worlds apart different. Maybe even universe. Universe. You know? The distance of universes. The size of universe difference. So that's why when when dating is so easy for you, yet you are clearly a failure at it, you need to question the woman. So we'll break it down. We'll break it down. This short clip, but we'll have subsequent clip of this woman. So to get a good gauge on why women like this needs help.
I'm 38 and single, and I would
38 and single. 38 already, pretty much midlife. Now people say, well, why? How's that midlife? Average lifespans of people is around 80, around 80. Not like it's around 100. Not the average. So you're already midlife, and again, dating for women is easy on easy mode. So you're 38, still single. You've done a whole lot of wrong. You've messed up royally when you have plenty of options and you still fail. So to be honest, when just like the this analogy of a man that was a billionaire and now he's homeless. When I listen to really anything he says about finances, when I listen to anything what he says, even worse, a billionaire that inherited his billions and then became homeless. Would I listen to a single shit he says? I wouldn't. I really wouldn't. But people always say, right? You don't listen to um a fish on how to fish. Was it that? I think so. So to be honest, women gotta understand, if at a certain amount of years of failure, at a certain age, if you have not, and if you're still in the dating market, you have not succeeded. I think that's when you take a retrospective, right? A self evaluation, self reflection of your own life and realize that, you know what, all your point of views, all your, I don't know, thoughts and ideology is failing you. So we'll hear those her thoughts, but already, like I said, 38 and single, it's already a red flag.
Never go on a walk or a hike date for a first date. Not only do I think it's low effort, but it's also a safety concern.
Let's unpack that bit. Walk and a hike date. Now, for me, yeah, I've never done that myself. Okay. Now, I've gone on like dinner dates and then we walk afterwards, but like never like a walk date. So, but here's the thing. What I'm pointing out is low effort. It should be. It should be actually equal effort. Because here's the thing where women never understand this and why women can't understand why have men changed. Because this is the thing. This is the honest, blunt perspective. Men are tired of putting all the effort in. Women are saying, "Oh, you know, you ask me out." Yeah, because if we don't, you will get nowhere. You will never be on a date. Women will pretty much stay single until their later years, until like they, oh, why has no man ever asked me out? So really, it's like it's kind of like a forced dichotomy. It's just how it is. Men have to ask out women because, to be honest, on average, maybe 1% of the dating market would even ask 1% of the women dating market would even ask a man out. So really, it's a non-issue, not a talking point. So yes, men in general just have to ask women out. So really, to be honest, that's a mute argument, mute point. They say, oh, men ask women out, so you know, no, it don't. That's like a forced thing because men, on average, do not get women asking them out. So really, whatever. But this is a thing where, in all honesty, because all these arguments is just making women um on a pedestal. Like, oh, they're the prize, they're the queen. You come to them. You know, it's like you need to prove yourself to them. That shit should not fly because again, you're no one special. It should you're coming into it with equality, right? Equals. He shows effort, you show effort. To expect that, oh, it's low effort from him, but what effort are you doing? You are just giving him your time. That's it. Your time. He's doing the same. Now, maybe your effort of like getting to know him, well, he's doing the same that too. But now you're expecting more effort in like, I don't know, what type of date. Okay, so really it's like now you expect him to give out a bit more than you. So already women can realize they're creating an imbalance where now a man sees that, okay, fine, I can give them more effort, but I want or I expect more in return because this is the thing where and women are the ones who honestly prove the point where they constantly yell, "You're taking away my rights, equal rights, this and that." Well, surprise, surprise, men are asking for the same. Men are asking for the same. You are taking away my equality, my rights, my rights. You know, to if I'm giving out, I should be receiving equal in return, at least equal. So this is the thing. A lot of women don't understand. You are a losing investment. So really, if because again, there's no guarantee in anything. A walk date is not a guarantee. Coffee date is not a guarantee. Hell, a 5-star restaurant isn't a guarantee. So really, throughout all those, men are putting the effort in. Usually to a higher amount than women. So men over time have clearly realized that it's a losing investment. It is a losing effort, right? So they rather balance it out. But to be honest, it's like it should be logical to women. Like so they could take away the expectations.
I do go on coffee dates. I think coffee dates are great for a first date. You know, it's like 45 minutes, see if there's a vibe, and if not, great, let's go our separate ways as fast as we possibly can. If the vibe's good, let's do dinner, let's do an activity. We'll figure it out.
Oh, now I also remember. Already, I've said this. It's a red flag. Red flag. If any woman you are about to date or whatever, hang out with, talk to, already sees you as dangerous. Now, I mean, let's be honest. Yes, even I know men can be dangerous, but I'm not thinking about that, especially with a partner. Now, or even with, let's say, if I'm talking to a guy, I'm not. If I'm thinking about, oh, I want to be friends with him, or chatting. I'm not thinking, I gotta be cautious because this man could be dangerous. Going into an interaction with someone with negativity, it's coming in with bad faith. You already think, oh, a walking date. I'm not gonna go on a walking date because it could be dangerous. Then, if it even has this inkling of danger, don't do it at all. Don't do it with a person that could possibly inflict danger to you. Don't date men, because it's like women can't understand. You are already poisoned. Your mindset is already poisoned. Because this is the thing where I've said this countless times before. It is harder to change someone's mind, okay, than enforce their existing ideology. What I mean by that is that, okay, fine. If she felt men are dangerous, it is harder to change her mind that men aren't dangerous. Now, if she doesn't even think about necessarily, oh, men are dangerous, or it's not constantly in her thought pattern, in her actions, in her words. So I don't know, talk to her, be around her without being a dangerous man. You're not showing any kind of danger towards her. Oh, there's no problem there. You're not proving her right that men are dangerous. You're just being a morally sound person. You're being a good person. So really, there's no barrier around that. It is, and that's a nicer, easier flow where you're just being normal. You're just being a good person. But on the flip side, now you have to prove to her that you're not dangerous. You have to do things, talk about it. It's a much, whether it's a hill or a mountain, you're still trying to climb something, and it's needless. So really, a lot of women don't understand. Because of your feminist ideology, your leftist ideology, whatever, you're already coming into this interaction with negativity.
I am no longer going on coffee dates, thanks to the TikTok comments on my last video. Obviously, it's a low effort date, but I try to take into consideration that mature adults have lives, they have jobs, they have friends and family, they have hobbies. So why not try to get together for like a quick coffee and see if there's a vibe and move on from there? But you brought to my attention that a man who gets defensive about a $5 coffee, or a man that gets offended by a $5 coffee, is not the guy for me. So I will only be accepting dinner dates from now on. Someone that can plan a date at a restaurant, take into consideration where I live, because I live in the suburbs and it's far from mostly everything, and that can carry on a conversation face to face. I am no longer going.
You wonder why she's single. You wonder why she's single when women date on easy mode. You wonder why. At 38, it's like you still can't see it. You've gained no wisdom. You gain no wisdom at all. And to be honest, men see this. It's always me. Throughout the whole thing, both clips, no consideration for the man. always effort towards her, right? What show me effort, me, consideration toward me. Prove yourself to me. Prove yourself to me. And then you wonder why. Why are these women still single? Exhibit A. That's the insanity of women right there. You do not understand. This is the problem where they have unjust power. It is, and you know what? Maybe if, well, I get it. If men had that power, which top tier men do, they are no different than women. They are. They have the same irrationality, same delusion, same hypocrisies, right? Like women. I get it. That's why I believe in the quote, absolute power corrupts absolutely. And women have so much power in the dating market because they have so much option. This is a thing where, in my opinion, good men are seen, and they're done. They're done giving women power. So fine, women can have the standards they want, but guess who is dealing with those? Guess what type of men are dealing with women like this? One, weak ass men, which a lot of these women either they settle for or they take advantage of and they leave. Or the players, the bad boys, the Pookies, the Ray Rays, the Chads, the Tyrones. They will just take advantage of these women. They will do their games, right? Meet their standards, use them, and then leave them. Put these women in the category of good time, not a long time. And women can't see this because this is the thing. This attitude, this mentality, it's not attracting good men. It's not attracting men of quality, men of morality, men of principles, men of boundaries. It's not. It's actually, very unattractive. Very. That's why it's like, it is ridiculous. And here's the thing where you can see where she said, oh, man, let's break it down.
On coffee dates, thanks to the TikTok comments on my last video. Obviously, it's a low effort date, but I try to take into consideration that mature adults have
obviously a low effort date. It's just you constantly. Women are so selfish, madly selfish, low effort. Who are you? You are a stranger. This is the thing where women are surprised. Why do men expect a kiss, sex, or whatever after a date or whatever? Because you're no different. Why do you expect high effort from a stranger? Yet a stranger can't expect sex from you when they give all this effort. You expect effort, yet a man expects sex. It's like, seriously? Are you surprised that a man expects reciprocity to be reciprocal? No, you don't, because you're selfish. You only care about yourself. That's why women like this don't qualify for good men. Now, would they attract good men? Women do. But I believe good men need to have standards. I believe good men have standards, have boundaries, have self-respect. Dating women like this, in my opinion, you just shitted on your own self-respect.
have lives, they have jobs, they have friends and family, they have hobbies. So why not try to get together for like a quick coffee and see if there's a vibe and move on?
Even that was at least a little bit being considerate of him. At least. But like she's gonna say, she still expects him to pay for the coffee for her. So really, okay, I guess a little bit considerate, but you still expect him to treat you. It's still not an equal exchange. You just lessen your standards to be semi-considerate to him.
On from there.
But you brought to my attention that a man who gets defensive about a $5 coffee or a man that gets offended by a $5 coffee is not the guy for me. So I will only be accepting.
What is the guy for you? You're 38. I'm pretty sure, women that's 38 has dated plenty of men that took her to a dinner date, and that still didn't work out. That still didn't work out. But you want to repeat that. You want to repeat that pattern of failure. That makes sense. You want to waste more of your time, while waste more of his time, while waste more of his money.
Dinner dates from now on. Someone that can plan a date at a restaurant, take into consideration where I live, because I live in the suburbs and it's far from mostly everything, and that can carry on a conversation face to face. I am no longer going.
You know, one thing I hate about a lot of modern day dating is that the whole, let's say the whole part about carrying a conversation thing, you are so inconsiderate because honestly, you expect the man to carry the conversation. You expect the man to start the conversation and carry the conversation and make things interesting for you. It's always on the man. Everything is always on the man, always on his shoulders. It's utterly insane. Utterly insane with these women. Insane.